In the heart of a land longing for freedom, a visionary leader was born who would shape the destiny of an entire nation. Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India, rose from the backdrop of colonial struggle to lead the world's largest democracy into the modern age. Born on November 14, 1889, in the city of Allahabad, Nehru was the son of Motilal Nehru, a prominent lawyer and nationalist leader. Even as a child, Jawaharlal exhibited intelligence, curiosity, and a deep sense of justice, traits that would later define his leadership. At the age of 15, Nehru was sent to England for his education. He attended Harrow School and later Trinity College, Cambridge, where he excelled in his studies. His love for history, science, and literature shaped his worldview. Nehru's mind was shaped not only by Western education, but also by the exposure to ideas of liberty, equality, and democracy. After completing his studies, he moved to London to study law at the prestigious Inner Temple. But it wasn't just books that captivated him. The stirrings of revolution were in the air, and the young Jawaharlal found himself drawn to the cause of India's independence. In 1912, Nehru returned to India, but the land he returned to was under the harsh rule of the British Empire. It was a time of profound change. India's struggle for independence was gaining momentum. In 1916, he met Mahatma Gandhi, the man who would become his mentor and guide. Under Gandhi's leadership, Nehru's commitment to non-violent resistance grew stronger, and he became an ardent advocate for civil disobedience and independence from colonial rule. As a leader of the Indian National Congress, Nehru was arrested multiple times for his role in the independence movement. But his resilience never wavered. Through his writings and speeches, Nehru became the voice of a new India, an India that sought freedom, dignity, and a future of its own. The road to independence was fraught with challenges. The Indian National Congress, led by figures like Nehru and Gandhi, found themselves in conflict with the British Empire, which was unwilling to relinquish control. But the fire of resistance could not be extinguished. With World War II ravaging the globe, India's push for independence intensified. The Quit India movement of 1942 was a decisive moment in the struggle. Nehru, now a prominent leader, was imprisoned by the British for his role in the movement, but his vision for a free India remained unwavering. After years of struggle, sacrifice, and relentless campaigning, India finally won its independence from British rule on August 15, 1947. Jawaharlal Nehru stood at the Red Fort in Delhi, delivering his famous Tryst with Destiny speech, a moment that would forever mark the birth of the world's largest democracy. Nehru, at the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. As the first Prime Minister of India, Nehru's work had just begun. The newly independent nation faced monumental challenges. Poverty, illiteracy, and religious divisions threatened to pull the country apart. Nehru understood that India's future lay in the pursuit of scientific advancement, industrialization, and social equity. Under Nehru's leadership, India embarked on a path of modernization and self-reliance. His vision for India was one of scientific progress, education, and unity. He established institutions like the Indian Institutes of Technology and pushed for industrial development to create jobs and infrastructure. Nehru also recognized the importance of science and technology for India's progress. He encouraged the growth of scientific research, leading to the establishment of India's nuclear program and space exploration initiatives. Internationally, Nehru played a pivotal role in shaping India's foreign policy. His commitment to the principles of non-alignment, peace, and cooperation on the global stage earned him respect and admiration from world leaders. For over 17 years, Nehru served as the Prime Minister of India. His vision laid the foundation for modern India, and his policies would resonate for generations to come. Yet despite his success, Nehru's life was not without struggle. His health began to decline in the early 1960s, and on May 27, 1964, the world lost one of its greatest statesmen. Nehru's passing marked the end of an era, but his legacy, his dreams for a secular, democratic, and progressive India continues to inspire millions to this day. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's life was one of service, struggle, and vision. From the ashes of colonialism, he helped forge a nation built on the ideals of democracy, equality, and social justice. As we reflect on his journey, we are reminded that the dream of a better India is a legacy we must continue to nurture, a dream that lives on in every stride forward, every step toward a brighter future.